Hello everybody, welcome back once again to the Final Fantasy 13-2 walkthrough. Alright, so we are still in the Augusta Tower 200 AF, I believe.
This is the last key. Next up, the very top floor.
Yeah, so I don't know if we'll get all the way through it in this video, hopefully. Again, I don't particularly enjoy this area, but you know, it is what it is. Yeah, so we got a really decent start on that the last video. I mean, we're definitely at least halfway through. So
You might be up there with him.
hopefully we can keep plugging away here and get this place wrapped up. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, once we're done here, we're done. And I don't think I had to ever come back. I guess maybe for a monster, if there was a monster crystal that I wanted that I didn't get the first round or something, but I'm not sure. But anyways, all right, so we're gonna. Oh, what happened here? There we go. All right, so we just need to get back to the elevator. Alright, so hopefully you caught that, but we did get the top floor access key there at the very beginning of the video by interacting with that last panel. So now we're able to get to the top floor, obviously, by traveling back to the center elevator.
We're getting close. Let's take it down!
We can do it. For Hope, for Alyssa, for Academia.
Okay, so now we've got a fight with, this is the Greater Behemoth? Yeah. I don't remember if these can be captured here or not, or if they can ever be, like, captured at all. I just don't remember, so my bad on that. But, yeah. Super easy fight, apparently. I'm gonna actually check on that Great Behemoth, because again, I'm not sure if that can be captured or not. I feel like it can. Most things can. You know, again, other than the Seath and boss
I know
monsters.
it's a machine, but it seems like it's almost breathing.
If what Alyssa was telling us is true, Yule and Caius should be up here as well.
But are they with us? Or against us?
Okay, so we're at the top floor. Just grabbing the treasure sphere there, and Chocolina. I guess I don't know why we're going back down here. I guess to finish up some unfinished business. Once you go to the top floor, you can actually go back down to the other floors. Obviously, as we were proceeding, we could only go up. But again, once you actually get to the top floor, then the elevator lets you kind of control what floor you want to go to, which is useful for exploring. Ah, that's right. So down here, this is where, now I missed what floor this is, but this is where the last of the items we need to solve the quests, I guess, here. So I'm just gonna hammer these out real quick while we're here. Alright, so yes, the Greater Behemoth can be captured, by the way. It's only encountered though on this first ride, there in that fight that we just had. But then it does appear actually a bit more after a certain point. Once you acquire the Artifact of Rebirth, which is okay, obtained during the story events. Yeah, so it's once we've it's essentially once we've completed the area. So unfortunately the capture rate's super low, but it looks like a fantastic Ravager. It's got critical Tetra defense, which is super rare. And I think it's actually a really cool ability. As well as, I mean, just a lot of other really good stuff. So it's got like a strength bonus, a magic bonus, which I usually don't like having both, but it's actually not that bad in this game. So target times are not based off of your strength and magic stats like they were in the original 13. They're just based off of what mode you've selected, normal mode or easy, if I remember right anyway. Because I think easy mode you don't, actually don't quote me on that, because now I'm not remembering even the difference between easy and hard mode, or normal mode, sorry. But anyways, my impression was it was tougher to hit your target time. And I don't even really actually know why. I'm not remembering. I've never played on easy mode, so I just don't know. But again, anyways, back to the greater behemoth. They look just like, I was just looking at the abilities, and they look like fantastic Ravagers. So if you want a behemoth looking dude in your party, then by all means try to snag one. The capture rate's really low though, so I think it's listed at 3%. So absolutely horrible. Obviously, the Feral Link is going to help you out, but the other thing is, I don't know if there's we got a wild artifact here. I don't even remember that gate. Okay. Normally I would unlock that right now and then, you know, leave and just come back so that I've got it unlocked. So I'm wondering if I'll do that eventually here. But anyways, yeah, Greater Behemoth again. To me, it looks like a fantastic Ravager. I've never actually used one, but if you like that monster, if you like the Behemoth, go right ahead. I actually really don't like them much. I think that they look super goofy, other than kind of the Proto Behemoth looks pretty cool, but now I don't remember too if any of the Behemoths, if they'll ever, like when they're in your Paradigm Pack, I don't know if they ever stay down on all fours or if they always stand up on their back two legs, but I always think they look a lot cooler when they're on all fours as opposed to standing up. I think they look pretty silly like that. So again, I don't know if any of them do that or not, or if they literally all stand up. But I guess maybe one of these times I'll actually try that out, because I do like, again, I like the Proto Behemoth though of all of them. I think that's the only one that actually looks that cool. But as far as effectiveness, again, that Greater Behemoth looks like a super effective Ravager. So here I'm trying to grab this treasure sphere, or not treasure sphere, sorry, it's actually a treasure box down there. But I don't think I was able to get it from this spot. I think I had to go to one of like the inner rings. Because I kept missing it. I threw Mog down a couple of times, and unfortunately this is a really long throw too. So it takes Mog quite a while to come back. Yeah, and I mean, here you're just not really getting a good eye on where it's at, so I don't know if I tried to bounce him off of a wall there or not, but it just didn't work out well. That's not going to work out. So I think, oh yeah, I did try one more time. I was like, maybe we'll YOLO it and see if I can hit it, but you just kind of, I mean, that looked really close, but it didn't get there. So and yeah, like I said, unfortunately without so there's that fragment skill that gets Mog back faster, but I didn't have it yet. I think that's not, I don't think I actually unlocked that until the very end of the game, so I don't remember which or what the requirements were for him to come back faster, but I just never got to that point. So that was an even worse throw, I think, than the previous one. So here I was like, maybe this isn't the spot to try it. Here, yeah, just jumped because Mog was away. I didn't even wait to see if Mog was gonna find anything, because I just knew it was too far off. So, anyways, we'll move to this inner ring, and that's where I get it all set up right. So, there we go. Trying to explore everything still. So again, this is one of the items that we need for the. Which one was it? Can't remember the names of those quests now. Defense Engine or Enigma Codex. We completed the idea circuit. Just don't remember which this next one was. All right. So, anyways, gosh, even I can't really see it. Even in this spot, to be honest. Oh, did that get it? Yep, got it. Paradox Agent Type C. Okay. So there's another one down. That was a tough one though. So I thought I had a better angle, like I could actually see where he was lined up, but that wasn't the case. I couldn't even see where I threw Mog at, so. Anyways, let's open up this gate. And we're gonna pop out here and then just, I think I just head back here. At least I hope I didn't. So, alright, that unlocks Erba 300. Okay.
Time.
We'll probably head there next. Stuff after we finish out the tower. Alright. So I think Erba 300 is where I picked up my white chocobo. So we'll see, obviously. Not 100% sure if that was the case, but I think that's where I got it. I didn't actually finish it out and like really level it much until the end of the game though, so I used a green chocobo for quite a long time. But it got to the point too kind of where I just didn't really rely on the monsters much. I was really just using the blue chocobo as the Ravager, and then I was actually doing a lot of healing with Sarah. There was only a couple of fights I even really remember having to do much healing, and that was the Tonberry. I basically, because I actually farmed up quite a few Tonberries throughout the course of the game. Yeah, so I used Sarah mostly to heal through the Tonberry, because that guy's kind of brutal. But other than that, again, I didn't really rely on my monsters that much to fill many of the roles. Again, until really the end of the game. So, yeah, once Noel and Sarah kind of get those roles unlocked and kind of hammer out some of those, early levels and get the abilities, then you're kind of set. It really just opens you up for a lot of options. But yeah, again, my final paradigm pack ended up being the blue chocobo, the white chocobo, and the purple. Which the purple is the synergist, so it worked out pretty good.
Paradox source object confirmed. Commencing neutralization.
Alright, so that was the Enigma Codex. And
Paradox induced virus spreading through system. Rapid neutralization measures
last
requested.
one here. Alright, so that's the difference engine, and that was the one at the bottom, I think.
Neutralization of source object can be carried out at this terminal. Paradox source object confirmed. Commencing neutralization.
Alright, there you have it. So that's all three, and that gave us access key 13. Boy, I forgot about that. So apparently you do need to complete those fragments in order to get that access key. And I believe that's for the other version of the tower. So that access key won't be used in this time period. But we will take it to Augusta Tower later. I think I waited quite a long time to revisit Augusta Tower, and I'm not sure that was the best way to do it. The reason why I waited was because there is a treasure sphere there that requires the advanced Moogle hunt, and I obviously don't have that yet. So I figured, we'll just wait until I get that, and then I'll go back. So that's kind of how I did it, and I don't know if it made that much of a difference. I'm curious with the exploration fragment that you get in 400 or 4 is it? Yeah, it's 400. Academia 400, that is. So that's the one that you get for completing the maps. So technically, I could have finished that a little bit faster. But again, I don't know if that actually affected or would have affected anything. Like I don't think I could have got any of the fragment skills really any faster than I did. So, yeah. So I guess we'll just leave it at that. I don't know. Again, I think I just waited to finish up Augusta Tower until I got that advanced Moogle hunt, which again is not going to be for quite a while yet. But anyways, we're almost done here, I feel like. We need to finish up the last battle here. What am I doing? Please don't tell me I left. No, okay. As you can tell, I just really want to get this place done with. Not my favorite area in the game. To be honest, it isn't even really that bad. It's not as bad as the original Academia 400, where you're just constantly thrown with battle after battle that have no CP rewards and no real items. So it's just they all feel just like pointless battles, or they don't feel satisfying. I mean, it's not that they're pointless because storyline wise it makes sense. It's just ugh.
Yule, are you on your own?
I brought you this.
Why? What should we do with it?
You must protect the timeline. I saw you in Erba. I trust you. I believe in you.
We're in the same time as when we met in Erba. So you're the same Yule.
Yes.
But who are you? Who are the Farseers?
I am the Cirrus of the oldest tribe on Pulse. My visions of the future are recorded and stored in the Oracle Drive. But that is long in the past. There is no more need to record the prophecies. I have Caius now.
What do you mean?
He is tasked with protecting the Cirrus and remembering her visions. Now and forever, he will remember the entire timeline. Caius. He is beyond death.
What? You mean he can't die ever?
The Cirrus possesses the eyes of Etro, and inside Caius beats the heart of Chaos. The goddess has gifted him the curse of eternity. He is a guardian, and his mission is to protect the Cirrus. The power to see the future is a terrible weapon. It can turn history into chaos.
But then, I don't understand. Why are you helping us? I mean, you do know we're trying to change history, right?
History has already been broken. The timeline had been twisted before I met you. The distortion leads to a future of death and destruction. If you change the future, you can change the past and correct the distortions. The miracle that saved Cocoon has already been altered. Someone who was meant to survive did not come home.
Someone who was meant to survive. You mean my sister? You do, don't you? You're saying that lightning shouldn't have disappeared that day?
It was because the future was changed.
So, if we keep traveling through the gates and resolve all the paradoxes that are happening...
Yeah.
If you change the future again, the true past will be restored. The past that you still remember, Sarah. Together, the two of you can correct the timeline.
Did you hear that, Noel? We've been doing the right thing all along.
Yes. Can you tell us something else? Someone has been laying traps for us inside this tower. Do you know who's behind it?
Your enemy. It is here inside the tower. It has generated the contradictions that threaten you. The machine is sentient.
A machine? So the Caius who we met earlier in academia, he was...
An imitation created by the machine.
And what about the other Caius? The one we saw in the tower?
He is real. He brought me here. And when we are finished, he will take me away.
Let's go.
Yes, go. And please, let me see a new future.
We'll do it.
Good. Everyone is smiling. This is the future I wanted to see.
I shall remember your pain. It will be carved in my heart, together with the memories of every other Yule, cursed to die this way.
I'm worried about Yule.
Yeah. But... if we're going to fight, we can't afford to have doubts. She's hoping for a better future and believes we can make it. Look! The fake Caius was sent out from this place.
But where's the enemy that Yule warned us about?
Proto-Fal'Cie. So this is what Yule meant by sentient machine.
This thing has been behind everything. It's the one who turned the people into Seath, and it's the one who's been trying to kill us in the tower.
Okay, so a couple things here. As usual, I'm confused. Noel makes it seem like he doesn't, or he didn't know that Caius was immortal. It seems weird that that would be the case, since Caius does kind of train Noel to be a guardian. So it would be weird that he would believe that, especially because he knows, he has told Noel that he needs to kill him in order to be the next guardian. So again, super weird. It doesn't really make a lot of sense, but now we do know that the Caius from academia was fake, but the one that's here was real, and we did see Caius just pick up Yule, and obviously he was shedding some tears there. This is a big congratulations.
I don't understand. How did the future Proto-Fal'Cie end up here?
This place must be like the Void Beyond, a crossroads where the future and past intersect.
And that would enable time travel. Noel, do you realize what this means? The Proto-Fal'Cie could have used this place to travel through time and infiltrate the artificial intelligence. Then it could have manipulated the AI to kill all the humans in the tower, and build the fal'Cie of Academia's future.
You're saying the Proto-fal'Cie took control of the AI and ordered it to build the Proto-fal'Cie. It's a closed loop. A chicken and egg paradox.
Right. A paradox is exactly what it is. The Proto-fal'Cie was trying to protect the distortion that gave birth to it.
Knew all along that it was part of the paradox.
Just a sec. If the Proto-fal'Cie can manipulate the past, that means...
It could travel back in time and rebuild itself.
As long as the crossroads exist, you cannot defeat the Proto-fal'Cie, Kupo!
Alright, so we're locked in never-ending battle until the end of time and the horns ring. I probably have that quote completely wrong, but that's for the Caribbean fans out there. Again, sorry, I probably butchered it. But anyways, alright, so we gotta keep fighting Proto-fal'Cie Adam here. As always, take out the manipulators first. Just makes sense. And I believe the manipulators can actually drop stuff too. I don't remember if it's this version of Proto-fal'Cie Adam or if it's the last. Again, I don't actually know. We have to fight him so many times here. But I'm not even sure what's going on anymore. But alright, I don't know. He's pretty easy to take down, at least for me. We're just gonna work him over pretty good here. But that chain gets really high too.
No way!
Hey! What are we gonna do now?
Alright, let's get kind of cinematic action here. These are always fun, right?
Mog!
We gotta stop it!
No!
Alright, nice lightning rod there.
Now! Perfect! Okay, my turn! See how you like?
Oh, is that Noel using Mog? Huh, I don't remember that.
Time for you to go away! For good!
Yeah, look at him going to town. Huh, okay.
Thanks to Mog, huh?
Kupo! You guys play her out, Kupo.
You saved the day.
Thank you. You did great.
Alright. Alright, what do we get this time? Alright, so you get a crystal apple, and then I got 2 gold nuggets there. I think those are just sellable.
Not again.
This is Hope's fault.
Huh?
He was the one who started building these things. Proto-fal'Cie and AI both. Will you listen to me? Looking around for scapegoats. These fights are really starting to wear me down.
I don't blame you.
It's not gonna do us any good whining about the mistakes of the past. If we don't stop this thing from regenerating, we're never gonna get out of here!
Alright, here's your last trigger. Just the answers to throw Mog.
It must have a core it regenerates from. We can attack that directly.
Mog! You gotta help us. Search the fal'Cie for its weak point.
Kupo? Kupo, Kupo, Kupo!
You can do it.
Kupo! Kupo! No good, Kupo!
Poor little guy.
Sorry, Mog.
Kupo!
Okay, so I think this is the last time we have to fight here. Same deal, take out the manipulators first, and then work on the Proto-fal'Cie. So it looked like there was actually 3 options for funny answers here. Yeah. So 2 or more funny answers gets you the light bulb, which is obviously unavoidable. So we We should get that now. Again, that was the third live trigger there.
There must be something we can do.
Mog can't solve everything for us.
Alright. Live trigger again. Lure out the original.
It's not reaching through time and reviving itself. These are all just test copies of the Proto-Fal'Cie.
Okay. So you're saying the original hasn't shown itself yet? It does seem to be a little different every time we fight it.
Right? And if that's true...
We just have to keep taking out copies until only the original Fal'Cie is left. Let's do this.
Let's do this. All right, yeah, let's do that. I'm not sure that this theory is right though. But the other thing is now I'm not remembering, but I think maybe I don't know if you can just keep fighting over and over and over. So if you wanted to farm the Proto-Fal'Cie here, which I don't know why I'm not taking out that other manipulator. I didn't even care. Whatever, I do what I want. But yeah, the manipulators oftentimes drop those gold nuggets. So, 2 Phoenix Downs. Wow, womp womp.
I'm starting to think there is no original Fal'Cie.
I guess my theory was wrong.
All right. Keep fighting until it disappears.
The machine is manipulating the past. But then, there's no reason we can't either. Please, I hope you're watching this.
Huh?
Hope! Can you hear me? I've got a bone to pick with you. These machines you built
Sarah!
are driving me nuts!
You did it, Sarah.
But I didn't do anything. At least, I don't think I did.
Sarah, are you all right? Can you hear me?
Oh, I'm alive.
Oh, what a relief.
You worry too much, Noel.
Kaboom!
Noel isn't himself these days. I wonder if it's because he can't remember the future. It's understandable. No one wants to think they'll forget something that's important to them.
This is driving me nuts. Okay. So that is the actual answer, is to scream at Hope, which then prevents... I guess he sees it in the past or whatever, and thus doesn't create the Fal'Cie to begin with. Obviously, that was the live trigger reward there, the light bulb. And then we did get the fragment for beating the Fal'Cie itself. And I think this gives us the artifact.
You know something? When you get mad, you sure do remind me of your sister.
Careful. She might be watching you now.
Kupo?
If we are returning to a better future.
I'm sure of it.
Or we already got the artifact and I just missed it. But anyways, I'm out of time. So as always, hope the guide was helpful. And hope you join me for more videos. Thanks for watching.